There's a saying that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And when it comes to romantic dishes, I think desserts are the way. I'm here today with French celebrity chef Herve. It's a pleasure to have you, and I'm so excited to be in your kitchen. We're talking about romantic dishes and desserts.
Well, pleasure is on mine, Didi. So today we're going to make a beautiful dessert all about chocolate.
Ooh, I love chocolate. This is the way to my heart.
Exactly. So we're going to make a chocolate lava cake. It's kind of a variation on chocolate souffle, which is definitely a traditional romantic dessert. So it's going to be gooey. When we bake it, it will break open, and we'll have some runny center in the chocolate.
Okay, you just melted my heart. All I heard was gooey, chocolatey, yummy.
There you go,
right?
We're gonna need some eggs, chocolate, we'll need some sugar, we'll need some butter, we'll have some truffle, flour, and a little bit of salt.
What are the first steps, chef?
The first step is going to melt the chocolate. So here you can go ahead and put your chocolate in this bowl. We'll do it side by side. And we're going to add our butter.
Okay.
So this is 2 sticks of butter. It makes quite a lot. So we're going to cut our butter and add it to our chocolate. Now we want a good quality chocolate. This is very dark chocolate. This is 60% cocoa. By adding all that butter, we're going to make it even more rich. So to do this, I'm going to use a pot of boiling water, and we're going to sit our bowl over the top, and we let it melt gently.
And that's all it takes, chef. Just the boiling water, the steam will melt all of that beautiful chocolate and butter together.
Right, and we took it off the heat, so the residual steam will be enough to melt all that chocolate. We need to coat our ramekins.
Ramekins. And what is a ramekin?
A ramekin is a glazed ceramic container with straight edges on the side. So we need to coat it inside so that, one, it will rise properly, and two, we can unmold it at the end.
Great, and what are we layering it here with?
So we're going to use some butter, melted butter, and some sugar.
So how much butter have you melted there, chef?
About a half a stick of butter for all those ramekins. So we're going to use a brush and brush the inside of the ramekin.
And this helps the souffle not to stick.
Right, so there's 2 components. The butter will help to release, but coating it with sugar will help it rise. So we take our sugar, and we're going to roll it around the side, and you'll have excess. Yes. So the excess, you will put it in the next one.
Ah, I see. Very good.
In order for it to not crawl over and spill in our tray, we need to clean the edge of the ramekin. So we're going to use our thumb and run it around the edge.
And that's an important step because you don't want it to spill over.
Right, because it will crawl out of its container. We want it to rise nicely. Very good.
Yes.
Well, this is done.
Voila.
We're going to prepare our eggs.
Is there a certain way you should crack an egg?
You should always use the flat surface.
Okay.
You know, some people will try to crack it on the side of the bowl. That's the worst thing you could do because some of the time the little shells will fall into your bowl.
Always for me.
So that's an important little tip. So we're going to add 4 yolks and 4 whole eggs in our mixing bowl. We're going to add our sugar to those eggs. So we're going to whip it until it's thick and airy and light yellow. Okay, so that's ready. We're going to keep it on.
Okay.
And we're going to add the flour, the little bit of flour and a little bit of salt into it. And now we're going to mix this with our melted chocolate and butter.
Wow, look at that.
So to fold, you want to go into the bottom because that's where the chocolate is, and lift it to the surface.
So we're folding.
We're folding.
And why do we fold as opposed to just whipping it around there?
Folding will make sure that we don't blow all those bubbles from the egg. So we want it to stay nice and airy. Now that our batter is ready, we're going to put it in the ramekin. So we're going to spoon it in.
When we're spooning it in, how much do we want to put in each one?
Almost to the top, about 3/4 up the way.
It really has that nice, light, airy texture to it, doesn't it?
Right, it's almost like a souffle.
Good? Voila?
Great.
Good.
Voila. And we're going to insert a truffle in each of those cakes. All right, so our oven is at 400 degrees, so we're going to put them for 12 minutes.
It's ready?
It's ready.
Chef, these look so good. I don't know about mine, but yours look amazing. Chef, this tastes absolutely beautiful. And if you're looking to add romance to your life, definitely try making the chocolate lava cake. It tastes as good as it looks.